All right, top of the morning, top of the morning. Ringo TV reactions, Ringo TV Raw. Running a little test. Okay, let's see what we got. Make sure audio is good. Top of the morning. If you are watching this particular live, you should be able to see it on 2 channels. We're simultaneously streaming on Ringo TV Reactions, Ringo TV Raw. This is only a test. This is not a full show. I'm just running a test to see if you can hear me and everything is good. All right, this is just a rough test to see exactly what's going on. I was pretty much doing testing all night long. That's why I didn't do no shows. If you can hear me on the Ringo TV Reactions channel, put a 1 in the chat. If you can hear me on the Ringo TV Raw channel, put a 1 in the chat. What I'm attempting to do is I'm doing horizontal live streams on this end, vertical streaming on this end. So that way, people that are on the Ringo TV Raw channel can see what you're seeing over here on the Ringo TV Reactions channel. And then people that are on the Ringo TV Raw channel, you're able to catch the vertical live. But not only that, the vertical live also taps into the YouTube Shorts algorithm. That's another thing that I am attempting to do. So at the same time, while doing the vertical live, it's tapping into the Shorts feed, meaning people that are watching YouTube Shorts and they're swiping and swiping and swiping, they'll be able to catch my live stream, which will in turn cause new viewers to come on over and watch the full horizontal landscape stream, which will be beneficial for both worlds. So if you're watching the live, you can catch the vertical, the vertical. And if you want, you can catch horizontal. You ever done know what I mean? The horizontal, and you can catch the vertical. And either way, you're able to catch both streams at the same time, or depending on your situation. So I'm trying to do something a little different that nobody's really doing. I believe that YouTube should come out with some sort of new feature that would allow content creators to go live from their main channel from one account and do multi-streaming or multiple different versions of their live to reach different audiences. Now, by me doing this particular streaming this way, this method, because I have a whole system in front of me, 2 separate systems. This is not being done on one system, it's 2 separate systems. It's gonna be able to, and salute to everybody that's joining the stream, top of the morning, you know what I mean? You're on your hustle and bustle, rise and shine, you know what I mean? It is what it is. I don't have a topic right now. This is just me doing some tests. I wanted to do this test so that if there's any mistakes, I can see it in the chat where people are letting me know. Because at first I did a test and I was streaming for about 30 minutes. It was an unlisted stream. And if you notice that I'm looking over here, I'm looking at the camera for the Ringo TV Reactions channel. If I'm looking here, that's the Ringo TV Raw channel. So those of you that are on the Ringo TV Raw channel, now you're gonna be able to catch what I'm doing. Now, the benefit of all of this for me, and again, I'm normally the pioneer, I'm normally the trendsetter, I'm normally pushing the bar, and then all of a sudden, everybody else begin to start to follow, and copy, never give me no credit. You know how the game go, right? For me, what this does for me is that I'm able to reach people in the Shorts algorithm as well as my normal audience. Because like you that are on the Ringo TV Reactions channel, you know me. So you're anticipating when I'm going to drop a video, right? And you know how the algorithm is. The algorithm is shady. It doesn't really push my content the way it needs to be. So by me doing my streams this way, now on the Ringo TV Raw channel, we have the vertical feed going. That's not only reaching the Ringo TV Raw viewers, subscribers, and members, but it's also being shown in the YouTube's Shorts feed, which is a game changer. Now, you may get more views by doing a vertical, but that doesn't always equate to dollars. And it don't always equate to people, I guess, following your platform. What it does, it just allows people to notice you. So it's sort of like a way to promote your content and reach a new audience that will discover you, if that makes sense. So if I'm doing a horizontal landscape stream right here, normally about 20% of my subscribers will get a notification. The others don't even know that I'm live, right? And it's up to YouTube to push my videos. This is why I always tell people to click the like button, because the more you click the like button, the more it tells YouTube, hey, something's good going on over there. I think you would want to share that video. And that's what YouTube does. The more the likes are, the higher the likes are, the more YouTube push the video. If the likes are not doing well, then YouTube looks at it like, nobody really is interested in this video. So let's shadow ban it. Let's put it on the back end. That's normally what they do. So let's see what's going on in the chat. Let me see what's going on. And I got two different chats to monitor here. You know what I mean? Two different chats to monitor. Let me see. How you doing, Sherelle? Sherelle in the building. And what's so great about this is I'm doing this from two different cameras. So it's not the same camera. You know, like how sometimes people multi-stream and it's the same video. They'll stream to another channel or another, like Instagram or whatever the case is. And it's normally the same camera, same video. It's nothing really different or unique. By me doing this approach, it's two different cameras, two different lenses, two different looks, right? And I'm able to do different things and reach different people. I think it's a very smart and brilliant idea. And normally when you do that type of stuff, people start to steal. So if you see anybody else on social media doing this, if you see any content creators doing this, go into their comment section and be like, hey, why don't you give Ringo a shout out? Why don't you tell Ringo, hey, salute? Why don't you do that? You know what I mean? So I'm always trying to push the bar, do something a little different, because what it does, it allows me to kill two birds with one stone. It allows me to reach people in a better way. It actually feels different right now because I got people viewing over here. I got people viewing over there. So let me see who we got in the chat. Being that we're not streaming, I could pretty much shout everybody out. So on the Ringo TV reaction side, we have Citizen Soldier, salute Citizen Soldier. We have Shorty Production, Beverly, Lost Revolutionary Gaming. What's going on? Ricky. Let me see. Geraldo. Limited Tag Live. What's going on? Samantha. Who else we got here? I'm kind of roll down the list. Hope I didn't miss nobody. We have, did I say Ricky? I think I said Ricky already, right? Samantha, Angie, what's going on? Slim, McGall, we have Sherelle in the building, Sandra, is that Lydia? Lydia. Let me see. I know I'm gonna pass somebody, man. My apologies if I do. We got Coach. Coach, what's going on? Is that McDonald? McDonald, what's going on? Let me see. Who else? Who else? Did I miss anybody? We got Caramel Kimmy Kim in the building. What's going on? What's going on? Apex, Robert, Waco. Did I miss anybody? Jeremy. Salute to Lost Revolutionary for the support. Let me see. I think I missed somebody here. Was that Raf PG? What's going on? I think I had missed you earlier. I'm not sure. Piece of Bleep. It's weird how the names are just appearing and I passed everybody's name. If I passed your name and I didn't shout you out, my bad. You know what I'm saying? Because like the monitor is over there and I'm trying to see the name. Now on the Ringo TV Raw end, let's see who we got over here. We have Tyler in the building. What's going on? We got Ed, Kane, Maine. I'm still having trouble pronouncing your name, fam. I know you probably did that so that I'm able to pronounce the name, but I'm still having trouble. You know how that is. Multitasking, fam. Showboat, what's going on? Let me see. So Shorty Productions is on both platforms. I guess you probably just went over to see what's going on. So Shorty Productions. Who's this? Halton, Sharad. Hey, you know how it is, man. Messing up all these names. I'll just say Halton, right? Joey, Angie. Let me see. Who else do we got over here? Dietrix, Showboat. Some of the same names we just mentioned. Jacqueline, how you doing? Jacqueline, what's going on? JD, Divinely Artists. Who else? 420 Jenkins. Who else we got? I know I passed somebody. Sower of Seed. Let me see. Let me run through this again. Okay, I think I got everybody, right? I think I got everybody. So, again, what we're doing is, hope I got everybody. My bad if I didn't. But did I get limited tag live? I'm not sure if I did. But salute to everybody in the building, right? I am Naya. Salute to everybody coming in, right? Okay, so this is not a live show. I don't really have any topic other than the fact that we're doing some testing, right? What we're testing is horizontal and vertical streaming at the same time on 2 of my channels. That way, when I go live, both channels is being fed my live streams. That way, I'm able to reach way more people and do it in a different way. Because you have to understand, each live stream is a different experience. When you're watching the horizontal stream, it's a different type of experience. Whereas if you're watching the vertical, you could be in your car and you can have like one of those things for your phone that hold your phone while you're driving. And you could just have it sitting there like this in a vertical position like that. And you could be just watching the stream and, you know, the vertical feed, you might like that angle because it's a whole different camera, right? And some of you might be watching on your television or your computer monitor. So you might want to watch on the Ringo TV Raw. So to me, this approach for me is going to work a little better because I'm going to be able to reach my other platform, because you have to think about this. And I'm pretty sure other content creators, they deal with this type of headache all the time, where it's like you got multiple platforms and you spend most of your time on one channel while your other channel is collecting dust. I don't like that. I don't like the fact that I got the Ringo TV Raw channel there and it's like I'm not spending no time uploading content. So by me doing it this way, I'm able to stream not only on my Ringo TV Reactions channel, but also my Ringo TV Raw channel. And through the Ringo TV Raw channel, I'm reaching a new audience that are in the shorts feed. Depending on how the algorithm favor the platform, it'll open up those doors and allow people that don't even know who I am to discover my channel. So you might be in the shorts feed scrolling through early in the morning and see live, and you might click on and be like, what's this? Who's this guy? Let me see what he got. And you might find some interest in what I'm doing. Next minute you subscribe to the channel And then because you notice the channel through this shorts feed, this vertical live, you like, oh snap, it would have been cool if he would have did a wide angle version of that. And then when you look in the video and you hear me talking about, wait a minute, the stream is also on his Ringo TV reactions channel, which is this one over here. So now you come over here, you're like, oh snap, the same stream that I was watching over there, there's way more to the stream, because now I'm seeing the full studio. And if I have any sort of media, you know, like how if I'm doing like a reaction video, I might throw some media on the screen. You'll be able to see that on the Ringo TV reactions channel. Now, the only drawback is on the Ringo TV Raw, you may not be able to see what the audience on the Ringo TV reactions channel is watching, but you'll be able to hear it, because through the technology, I'm able to send the signal from the microphone to 2 separate computers. So while I'm streaming, you know, there's no latency, there's no delay. Everybody's able to hear what's going on. And that's the beautiful thing about this, that I could control it from one system, and it's one mic. So to me, that's what I was trying to accomplish. Another thing about this particular setup is I can go live on one system and record on another system. You get what I'm saying? So I can record on one end and have like a backup copy that I could use to chop videos. And notice how I'm saying all of these things. Be mindful of all these other content creators that steal everything from me, because I'm always creative. I'm always trying to step the bar up. I'm always trying to do something that's totally different. And then everybody just start doing the same thing, and they never give nobody no credit. They just start profiting off of the ideas. This is why, this is why you, the audience, it's up to you to really know who's who in these spaces that actually set the bar. Because a lot of people do things and they don't give the credit where it's due. They really don't do that. And that's what really sucks about this space. And I'm gonna be doing a lot more videos because I'm really tired of this space. I'm really tired of the fact that as content creators, right, we don't know how to acknowledge one another, even when you have disagreements. At the end of the day, YouTube is a business, right? It's a business. It's not a hangout club. It's not some people think it's a hangout club. It's not a hangout club. It's a business. And all I'm trying to do is reach audiences. That's all I'm trying to do, right? It's too much hate. It's too much jealousy. It's too much strife. It's just too much drama in the space, man. And it kills the, how can I say, like, there's no real brotherhood and there's no real sisterhood, if that makes sense. So it's like every man for themselves. You could big people up and they'll just, you know, shit on you as if though like what you had to say concerning them ain't nothing. And it's just, it's sickening. And it just makes you want to have this this closed tunnel vision mentality. And I'm not really that type of person. I like to interact with other people. I like to build with other people that are like-minded. And when it comes to social media, because everybody is selfish, because everybody is on this frequency of just do your own thing, and this is why we're unable to build networks. This is why we're unable to build successful companies. Because think about this, right? I know I said this is just a testing, but it might end up turning into a video. I might have to change the video title. It might become successful. I don't know. So let me just go ahead into what I'm saying. You might be a content creator that's very skilled at what you do, and you might run into another content creator that's skilled with what they do. And because you're both jealous of one another or hate one another, whatever you want to call this phenomenon we got today, you can't really build. And we forget about the viewer. Why are we here? Because the viewer is here. The viewer want to watch content. So if we as content creators began to understand that and put the puzzle together. Viewers are coming to YouTube because they want to see content. As a content creator, your job should be to create content. There's only but so much you can do as a content creator. So in order to step the bar up even higher, sometimes you're going to have to work together. Sometimes you're going to have to collaborate or come together to create something that's totally new that nobody is doing. Now, case in point, I'm going to be doing some reactions about a particular show that I see that's popping on YouTube. The show is popping because the producers behind that show decided to do something that's totally different. And because they did something different, their show is popping, and it's popping so well, it's doing better than all these other dating shows. It's really a successful show. You know, salute to, I don't know if it's a female that's running that platform, but it have to do with a balloon popping thing where you're popping a balloon. It's a brilliant idea. Now, what's interesting about this is it's also, I don't think they originated it. I don't think they had originated this because I've seen this done even on Nigerian channels. There is also a Nigerian channel with hundreds of thousands of followers that is doing a similar show. So when I look at that, it's like maybe it's an American version, but nonetheless, even if they copied the format of the show, in my opinion, it's doing very well. The person don't even have a bunch of subscribers, but they're getting hundreds of thousands of views. You know why? Because people want to watch it. You see what I mean? So what I'm saying is, as content creators, you have to begin to innovate, elevate, and be able to move forward in what you do in a way where you can build with other creators and put aside the nonsense. Like a lot of times on social media, we have this nonsense where content creators are just talking about another content creator for weeks and months and years. And it's like, it's no real productivity. It's no real growth. It's sort of like, well, let me just talk about this person so I can grow my channel and get some views. It's one thing to talk about someone a few times, but when you talk about them all the time, and that's all you do all day long, every single day, and there's no real creative or educational value to it, it just sounds like you're just a hater. You get what I'm saying? Now you have to understand what I'm saying, because a lot of times people say, but you're a hater. You talk about this person, you talk about that person. I talk about people with an educational approach. I'll talk about people in a way to gather information to help the viewers to learn different things about that particular content creator or about different topics. So all in all, I'm not just making a video to hate someone. I'm making a video to either refute someone's opinions or to call out misinformation, or maybe to address and give pushback to an opinion that is contrary to what something I may believe. That's not considered me hating on someone. To me, if someone is making content that is like, they're just talking about a person to put them down, but they're not really educating the audience, because it's really about the audience. The audience is coming to YouTube because they either want a problem solved, they may have an answer that they need. For example, I told y'all that I'm in the process of building a rig, a cinematic rig to do documentary films, music videos, movies, you name it. I'm building a nice rig for that purpose. So what I have to do, I'll search through YouTube and I'll find other content creators that are in the cinematography niche, and all they do is make videos about that. I'll look at their videos looking for answers. I'm not there to hear about this or that. I just want the answers. I'm trying to build a rig. What are the best options, the best parts? What kind of monitor to use? What kind of handle to get for the camera? What kind of cage to get? That's what I'm interested in. They're solving those problems by making a video that's solving. So if a content creator is just talking about another content creator or anyone else, and that's all they do, and they're not solving problems, they're not answering questions, they're not giving the people no educational value, then it's just nothing but drama. And that's not going to really help you grow as a content creator. This is why a lot of times content creators be stuck where they're unable to grow their channel. It's not because they're not making, it's not because they're not talented. They're just focusing on stuff that the audience is not really interested in. It's like they're just talking to the same people. It's like just gossiping, and you're not really growing anything. So in order to grow, you got to think about, what does the viewer want? What do the audience want to see? What kind of topics can I get? And you have to be original. Now, one of the reasons why a lot of times it's difficult to grow or get numbers and views is because a lot of people are doing the same thing. So there's too much competition. It's too much competition. Everybody's doing the same thing. It's like, you know, it gets crazy after a while. This is why I'm trying to do something a little different. But if I could piggyback on what I said about content creators, one of the reasons why a lot of times people go solo is because there's too much competitive jealousy on social media. We're literally in a field that can generate millions and millions of dollars. I'm talking about millions and millions of dollars. And instead of us understanding the market and understanding business, we're too busy competing against one another when we should have been forming a company already. A lot of us don't understand this, and I'm primarily talking to black men and black women. We have the potential of literally forming companies that generate millions of dollars, but we're trying to do this by ourselves. It's never going to happen the way we want it to happen. You might make money, you might even become a millionaire. Eventually, guess what's going to happen? It's going to crash, and you're going to know it. You're going to realize that the business or whatever it is you're doing on social media is just not popping anymore. It's not popping anymore. You've been following a trend. The trend is dying. Now you're trying to figure out what to do next. That's when you become a little concerned. So what I'm saying and suggesting, and even though I suggest these things, content creators are not going to listen. And this is why I roll solo. Because as grown men, we should be men of business, men of value, men that understand and take this business serious, to the point where it's not about competing with this one and competing with that one and all this other stuff, because it's really a waste of time doing that. It's really up to what the viewer want. The viewer want to see something entertaining, something educational, something that make them a better person, something that challenges them, something that can get them through their day, a good spoken word, whatever the case is. And again, if you're now joining the live, we're streaming on the Ringo TV Raw channel, which is here, and on the Ringo TV Reaction channel, which is over here. I'm doing horizontal over here, vertical over here. That way I'm reaching multiple audiences at the same exact time in a different way. And even though I'm sharing, even though you can hear the same words, the videos are totally different. All right. So I didn't want this to even turn into a video, but it seemed like anytime I talk, it end up turning into another video. This was simply supposed to be a regular test. You know what I mean? That's what it was supposed to be. But even though I said a couple of good things here and there, I doubt that in this particular space, primarily in Black YouTube, that there will ever come a time when content creators can actually build upon a common goal in terms of having a business, creating a real show. I'm talking about where brothers came together and said, hey, I have a plan. Let's do this. And we put all of our expertise together and build something. It's like I don't know. It's like, it's not going to happen because, again, when it comes to men, primarily black men, it's difficult for us to work with one another because of competitive jealousy. And I think the problem is we have a lot of great minds in the space of men that are bosses, men that are kings. And typically when you have men that are strong-willed, very competitive, it gets out of hand, man. It's sort of like you have Michael Jordan on the court. Picture Michael Jordan, LeBron, the late Kobe, all the greats, I'm talking about everybody that's great all on one team, it's going to be a problem. It's going to be very competitive, even though they're on the same team and the job is to win the game. Because they're all key, good, and great players, they're going to all want to get the rock, bro. They're going to all want to have the rock so that they can take the jumper. So they're going to be fighting over the rock. And that's exactly what it is like on social media. Everybody's fighting for the rock. So me personally, fam, I'm just rolling solo, fam, moving forward. The only people I rock with pretty much is with the brothers in the truth. I try to reach out with, I guess you can say, I try to do little things here and there to kind of reach out to other content creators, to kind of, you know, throw an olive branch to say, hey, bro, salute. And it's like, when you do that type of stuff, you don't get no response, you don't get no feedback. It kind of makes you realize, like, I'm wasting my time. So rather than trying to reach out to this one and salute that one, I'm not doing that mess no more. I'm just going to focus on the brothers in the truth and be about my business and do what I got to do. Now, think about what I just said. It'll be great for men to actually focus on what's important and what's real. But it's like in these spaces, it's too much competitive jealousy, too much gossip, too much side hate. I don't have no reason to be jealous of nobody. I'm multi-talented. At the same time, people will think I'm jealous of them for whatever reason, because I might make a video or I might say this about this person. Fam, it's all content. Grow up. It's called content. You know what I mean? If you're a reaction channel and you talk about other people, and then I do a video and I talk about you, how you gonna get mad at me and say I'm jealous of you because I'm talking about you when you talk about other people? Does that make sense? That don't make no sense. If you do content and you talk about other people and I talk about you, how could you get mad at me and say I'm hating you because I'm making a video about you when you do videos about everybody? It doesn't make any sense, you know? So moving forward, fam, we're going to be doing content like this, where we're going to do our vertical lives over here and our horizontal over there. And make sure you subscribe to all the channels. From time to time, if I go live, it might just be on one channel. It might be on one channel only. You know what I mean? But if I'm going to do these type of talks and whatnot, or I might do a reaction video, I might do them on both channels. And that way I'm reaching people in the shorts algorithm as well as people in the other feed, and we could pretty much do what we need to do. Because I mean, think about this. We're live right now, we're talking right now. There's only 82 people on the Ringo TV Reactions channel with 150,000 subscribers. Make that make sense. Make that make sense, ladies and gentlemen. And it's 9 in the morning. And then on the Ringo TV Raw channel, you only have 25 people that are watching. Make that make sense. So it's a lot of frustration when it comes to this type of work. A lot of frustration. I'm not getting what I deserve when it comes to my numbers. It's just not there. And it's not because I'm not making good content. I'm making the best content on YouTube. The problem is the algorithm, in my opinion, is there's a problem with it. I talked about this many times. There's a problem with it. It favors who it wants to favor based off of the kind of content they put out. And a lot of it also plays in with the viewers. So if you're a viewer, you like the content, click the like button. Other than that, this is just a test video. I'm gonna leave it up because it kind of turned into a stream. But I'm gonna go get me something to eat, do what I gotta do. So y'all take care. It is what it is. Ringo TV Reactions. If you supported the Cash App, I'll shout you out in my next video, depending on which platform I'm on. So y'all stay safe. I'm gonna shut it down on the Ringo TV Raw channel. So to everybody that's watching the platform, if you like the content, subscribe to the channel, click the like button. It is what it is. I have the chat on the Ringo TV Raw channel open to the world. So anybody that's on the Ringo TV Raw channel, you can just post whatever you want to post, whether you're a troll, Whether you're a lunatic, it doesn't really matter. It's open to the world, because I realized that it's also being featured in the shorts feed. So being that that's being featured there, new viewers, you don't want them to just be idle, not idle, but I guess like they can't participate unless they subscribe. So I left it open for anyone to comment in the live chat. And if they want to subscribe, they subscribe to the channel. But in the Ringo TV Reactions channel, the chat is only open for subscribers only, because you normally get a lot of trolls. So that being said, y'all take care. I'm going to shut down this particular stream over here. And that's about it. So peace to everybody that's in the Ringo TV Raw channel. Come on over to the Reactions channel, because I'm shutting this one down. So y'all talk to y'all later over this end. And that's about that. So